Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new challenger today. His name is Mia. So he doesn't have his nationality enclosed on the flag here, but I'm assuming he's from Japan. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick my usual E.HONDA Decimus Maximus Meridius, and we're going to see who Mia picks today. So Mia picks Cammy. Cammy is one of the more challenging characters to face on this platform, and of course, let's see. Yes, okay, C+ rating. So this isn't a bad challenger. All right, we're in the Sagat stage. So let's see if we can get it. Let's lock and load and let's get in his head ASAP. All right, let me get Ariel. There we go. Let me get Ariel now. All right. Oh man. Okay. Boom. I was in the corner and I had to like fight my way out of it. I wasn't in a good position. I ended up winning despite my position on the match. All right, don't get in the corner. That's never a good idea unless you like fighting out of the corner, but I don't suggest it. Let's see if I can get a good throw in. All right. All right, let me get Ariel now. There we go. Let me hit him with the high-low. Boom. All right, let me wipe that health out. Boom. All right, you're done, sir. I said good day, sir. I said good day, sir. Boom. All right, I got Mia pretty good this time. All right, that was a pretty easy victory. Let's see who he's going to select the next time around. All right, guys. So what did you think of that very first match against Mia? So Mia doesn't have their flag disclosed. More than likely, they're from Japan. So guys, if you like these type of matches, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. I'm going to pick my usual E.HONDA Decimus Maximus Meridius, and we'll see who he selects this time. Maybe he'll go back to Cammy. I believe from my memory that this challenger typically picks only the female cast on this game between Chun-Li and Cammy. So since he picked Cammy and I'm the first player, I want to be a good sport and I want to play this challenger in his own backyard. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's lock and load and let's see if we can get it. I want to be able to pressure this opponent to submission. Let's see if I can get some of the Ocho throws this time. Okay. There we go.
Oh my
there we
God.
go. Got a good thrizzy for Shizzy. All right, right now. There you go. That's the match. Boom! You get your challenger in that corner, and you're able to get that Oricho throw, man. You can be deadly. All right, round two. Let's get an aerial. All right, I missed that one there. There we go. All right, let me get aerial ASAP. There we go. Okay, let me go cannonball. There we go. Another throw, cannonball. All right. All right. There we go. Boom! Squeeze it into oblivion. I was able to let her know that I cared about her health bar by giving her a hug. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I got two in a row pretty handily here. So let's see if I can take it home on the third match and sweep the set. Okay, he wants a rematch. I want a rematch. So Mia, they don't have their flag disclosed from where they're from on their screen name, but I'm assuming they're from Japan because at the making of this video, it's almost 1 a.m. and you know, it's kind of a Japanese screen name. Okay, so he's picking Cammy again. We're just going to go to a random stage, all right, because I'm the first player. And we're going to Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, hopefully I can melt his health bar like an ice cream cone on a hot day in Las Vegas. All right, let's get it. Headbutt time now. There we go. Let me hit him with the high-low. Boom! All right, let me get aerial ASAP. Let me get about a dodge. There we go. All right. All right, all right. Let me get one more throw in. Got him! Cobra Kai, sweep the leg. All right, so the objective of this is that I want to set up a cannonball middle kick and then parlay it into that deadly throw, that Ocho throw, because it wipes his health. All right, let me hit him with a low kick. Headbutt, let me get him out of there. Cannonball.
Oh my
There we go.
God.
Let me see if I can get another one in.
Damn.
Boom! Finish them off. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, that is a textbook on how you set up the E.HONDA cannonball throw and wipe that health, man. I melted his health like an ice cream cone on a hot day in Las Vegas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the third and final match, and I was able to sweep the set pretty handily. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think of those sequence of matches. That was just a quick rundown against one of my challengers by the name of Mia. He doesn't have his screen name nationality enclosed, but I'm assuming he's from Japan because at the making this video, it's almost 1 a.m. on the West Coast, and it's probably during the daytime over there. So what did you think about that particular battle? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section. If you thought I performed well, of course, give me my props in the comment section below. And if you have any critiques on how I can play better, I would really be appreciative of those comments as well. So I went against a character from more than likely from Japan that selected Cammy. And Cammy is a very dynamic character for multiple reasons. Cammy has a very different arc and levels of attack and how they actually approach the game. So you really have to be ready, and it can throw off your timing if you're not ready for a challenger like this. She doesn't have any projectiles, but her dynamic moves can be very hard to stop, especially with a larger, slower character like E.HONDA. I was able to prevail, and what I did, I parlayed that E.HONDA cannonball and not parlayed into a deadly throw, and I wiped his health like an ice cream cone on a hot day in Las Vegas. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think of that match, and more importantly, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And when you subscribe, not only are you joining our community of retro gamer enthusiasts, you'll never miss an episode of Street Fighter Struggles. Until next time.